speakers. So this call is being broadcast to a lot of people, probably upwards of 3,000 plus people this evening. And so 30 seconds more, and we'll be underway. Let's wait for the last few people to get online. Now, there's a lot of announcements tonight pertaining to the extraordinary growth that ZJ International is having, and also announcements that are specific to advancing that growth going into the month of August and September. We'll be hearing from our VP of Sales, Mr. Ryan Palmer, and the President and CEO of ZJ International, Mr. Rod Larson. And for those of you that haven't met me, my name is David Moses, independent distributor here at ZJ International. I am speaking to you from the home office here in Lehi, Utah. So we're sitting in, actually I'm sitting in the President's office. This is nice. On his phone, and some of the staff are still taking orders over at the customer service area, and those orders are coming in from all over the world, and product is being shipped out from this location to countries all over the world. So an extraordinary time. I believe we are now just at the bottom of the hour, so let's officially get the ZJ Nation call underway. Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome from wherever you're calling from. A special and warm welcome to all of our guests around the world, and as always, a warm welcome to our team members. We also have, I'm sure, the Distributor Leadership Council having a listen-in on this call, and our Chairman's Club, some of the top leaders in our business. We just finished here in Utah a Distributor Leadership Council meeting along with the corporate team, where a number of things were discussed that will push ZJ into hyperdrive in terms of growth going forward, leading up to the convention in the month of October. We'll be talking about that this evening, and of course closing out this year at the single biggest year that this company has ever had, setting us up for probably being the fastest growing company, no doubt, in 2014. Now, why is all of this relevant to our existing members, and why is it even more relevant to guests who are on this call tonight? And I'll tell you, for this reason. Obviously, if a person is looking at a financial vehicle, a company, an opportunity, a business to create a part-time or full-time income, one would want to choose a vehicle with world-class products. One would want to choose a vehicle with growth, a company that is moving, that is progressive, that is creating new success stories on a daily basis, and that is happening here at ZJ. And so I think to put some context onto this call for new people, I think it appropriate that we maybe do a 5-minute snapshot of ZJ International, who we are, where we are, and then we're going to bring on our VP of Sales, Mr. Ryan Palmer, to share a couple of the announcements that will be relevant for everybody. You know, this company, ZJ International, was born as a direct result of a 1-hour documentary that aired on the Discovery Channel some years ago. This documentary featured a botanical known as Moringa oleifera. It's a tree or a plant, if you wish, that grows in certain parts of the world. It's got some extraordinary nutritional properties. In fact, it's got everything the human body requires to maintain high-level wellness and vitality and to literally sustain life. Everything. And that is why the National Institutes of Health, the U.S. government agency, wrote an article about moringa, stating all of its benefits and how it could provide not only food for the hungry, but reverse environmental damage, provide for a whole new range of pharmaceuticals, as well as maybe even feed the hungry of the world. And so this documentary was recorded on a VHS video and handed to the founder of ZJ International, Mr. Ken Brailsford. Now, to understand the significance of that, Ken was the co-founder of Nature Sunshine Products in 1972. He later founded Enrich International in 1985, and some of the biggest companies in nutrition, in direct sales, right here in Utah and some on the west coast of the United States, are now owned by his former executives, his former employees. Nature Sunshine is still in business today, some 40 years later. And so we knew in advance that Zija would be destined for greatness before the company even launched. Well, Ken looked at moringa and decided that this was a botanical, a plant whose benefits had to be brought to the marketplace, and Zija launched November of 2006. Now, the company had a little bit of a slow launch, 06, 07, 08, but in 2009, in the summer, a few key ingredients came together from a marketing and product standpoint, the right mixture, the right chemistry, the right ingredients, the right recipe, if you will, and the company exploded from $300,000 a month to now upwards of $13.5 million a month. And so in these last 40 months, ladies and gentlemen, the amount of prosperity and success has been unprecedented. In fact, at a time where the economy has, of course, been stagnant, only picking up now lately, people have experienced great success, both on the product and in our business. Now, last month, Zija launched a major incentive program, and that has been now dovetailed with another program that will be announced on this call. And these two programs have pushed Zija into another level of growth, another level of momentum. And I think that's important for each person to understand, especially if you are a guest online tonight and you're exploring the possibilities. You're looking at Zija as a possible financial vehicle with world-class products, with a solid infrastructure as a way to create security for you, for your family, for your children. You want to know that you're in the right place at the right time. And to share some of his thoughts on that, I'd like to bring on none other than the person leading that charge, and that is our VP of Sales, Mr. Ryan Palmer. Ryan, it's been great to spend this weekend with you, well, these last 2 days with you, I should say, along with the other DLC members. Maybe you can share just a little bit of some of the statistics of what has happened for a number of people in certain cities or certain areas of the country, and then move on to a few of the announcements that you have, sir.
Absolutely, David. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Well, thank you. I would like to return the words of gratitude. Always a pleasure, a privilege to spend time with you and the other DLC members, and a lot of exciting things to talk about over the past couple of days as we kind of mapped out the direction and chart of the course for Zija International now, leading up through the end of the year, and of course, immediately now leading up to the international event happening here in Salt Lake City in just a short couple of months. And all of this right now, as you had mentioned, is being catalyzed with some promotions. And we're just coming off the X Factor promotion, and unbelievable. I want to take just a moment tonight to congratulate all of Zija Nation for your efforts in taking advantage of this promotion. And we have seen double-digit percentage growth in the month of July. I know one group in particular, David, in Toronto, that would have made over 6 figures in this one group leveraging this promotion, and those stories are happening all across North America. Tremendous stories coming out of groups in the United States as well. It's not only in Toronto where people are just experiencing phenomenal success of leveraging the X Factor promotion. And now that has come to a close, David, now we're gearing up for the next promotion. Of course, I mentioned that we have the summit coming up in October in Salt Lake City, the international event. And between now and then, we're going to be launching what we call the Race to Summit. And this new promotion will go active during this time frame, during period 65 and period 66. and will provide individuals an opportunity to once again take advantage and leverage the promotional opportunities to receive a very quick return on your initial investment if you're just getting started, or as an existing distributor in ZG International, you also can leverage this promotion to take advantage of the financial gain. Let me tell just a little bit, David, if I can, how the new Race to Summit promotion will work, because it's going to be focused on the core duplication model here at ZG International. We know that to find success, you need to simply get started, and that starts out by going out and getting to people. But of course, our business model is one where you need to teach and train, assist, and help those individuals to succeed. So as you do that, as you get to, and then you teach or help those two to get to, you're going to generate what we call an RTS, which is a Race to Summit bonus. As you do it the first time, that's going to generate or qualify you for a $400 bonus. But of course, this is a sprint or a race going all the way to convention, so not just one time, but multiple times as you do that, there'll be an escalating or an increasing bonus, doubling each time you complete that circuit. So if I do it once, David, if I go out and I get two and I help those two get two, I'd be qualified for a $400 bonus. But if I do it again, if I go out and get two more and teach those two to go out and get two, now I'm qualified for double the bonus at $800. Now, additionally, as you continue to do this over the next 8 weeks leading up to the international event, each time you complete that process, David, the bonus is going to double. So the first, number one at 400, the second circuit, when you complete that at 800, when you complete it a third time, it'll double again to a $1,600 bonus. And if you do it a fourth time, you'll be qualified yet again for a doubling of that, so a total of a $3,200 bonus. And of course, all of the details. Go ahead, Dave.
I was just going to ask, Ryan, just for clarification purposes, that bonus is in addition to what one would earn through the compensation plan, correct?
That is correct, David. Of course, the compensation plan alone provides bonuses and commissions that are being generated for going out and rewarding the behaviors of building your organization, getting to and helping them get to. So all of these Race to Summit bonuses or the promotion will be commissions that are paid in addition to the regular ZG compensation plan.
Okay, now also the company is supporting people right across the nation. I believe we've just launched a 54-city tour throughout North America, both Canada and the U.S. I understand this evening they had upwards of 400 or 500 plus people at one of the events, 400 or 500 last night, and these are events where people can actually build towards this promotion, correct?
That's absolutely correct, David. So consistent with the promotion taking place at the same time, we do have over 50 tour stops slated to happen over the next 8 weeks. And at those tour stops, we always talk about this message of Life Unlimited and the vision of ZG International to reach out and touch the lives of people all across the world and progressing, enhancing, and improving their lives. And with that being stated, we have applied those same principles to what we're doing here at ZG International, meaning we have advanced or progressed or improved our existing product line, and during the Race to Summit tour, you'll have an opportunity to hear from either our formulator, Russ Bianchi, or Director of Research Sciences, Dr. Joshua Plant, as they talk about the most recent enhancement to the ZG product line. And at those tour stops, you can hear all about what we've done. And at those tour stops, David, you'll also have the ability to be able to order the product and be one of the first to have an opportunity to taste the newest members of the family here, the newest enhanced product here at ZG International.
So we've got three things happening simultaneously for the next 60 days. We have the Race to Summit promotion where a person can earn up to $3,200 in addition to the compensation plan. We've got 54 cities to support that, and we've got new product available that has not yet been launched, available only at these locations, only at these stops.
Absolutely, David, and all of this is available to an independent distributor, if they go to the Zija events calendar, you'll have an opportunity to look and see when a tour stop is coming to a city near you and be able to leverage those meetings or those tour stops to build your organization, as well as you said, to be one of the first to try the new enhanced product we're making available only at one of the tour stops.
All right. Now let's just segue. I know there's a lot of international markets that are opening. Some of them are in pre-launch. Others have had large events already. But everything from Asia all the way across, now even into Africa and South America. I know that you've got a couple of quick announcements as it relates to international expansion, because people are finding that their business is going overseas without even leaving their own hometown.
Absolutely, and it's exciting to see now as the message of Life Unlimited is really going worldwide and getting traction in these markets. As you mentioned, in Southeast Asia, we're seeing that market get tremendous momentum and growth. And you mentioned, of course, that we have an upcoming launch in Africa, and in particular in the country of Nigeria. Tremendous feedback already. We haven't even launched the product yet, and already we have people who are lining up, literally hundreds of people that have come to meetings looking for an opportunity to see what's happening here at Zija International. And of course, we're implementing a brand new strategy in that particular product launch called the DOW strategy, the DOW strategy. And there's been lots of questions that have come in relative to how that's going to work and how the product launch is going to look. So I wanted to make the announcement tonight to Zija Nation of where they can direct those questions to get them answered. And I wanted to give an email address, if I can, David, so individuals know where to send those inquiries so that we can answer all of the questions about the upcoming launch in Nigeria. And of course, it's VijaDow@VijaCorp.com. So that's VijaDow @VijaCorp.com. We have all the questions. All of the questions relative to the Nigerian launch to be directed toward that. And if you have any questions about the DOW or the distributor-owned warehouse in general, that you would direct them to that email address so that we can give a quick response back to the organization. Additionally, Dave, I did have one more announcement that I wanted to make relative to international expansion. And of course, that now as Zija is growing down into Mexico as well, we do have a new slate of enrollment kits that are available right now in Period 65 that mirror the same model that we have available here in the United States. So if you have contacts in Mexico or interest in building your organization in Mexico, I encourage you to log on to your back office, go in and look and see what the new enrollment kits look like, as we're seeing a tremendous amount of growth momentum taking place in that market as well. It's exciting, David, to see everything advancing worldwide as the message of Life Unlimited is going all across the globe. As I close tonight, I'd like to just do so with a message of gratitude for you and all that you do. It's been a pleasure working with you and, of course, all of the members of our Distributor Leadership Council as we discuss the strategies for the remainder of the year of 2013, pushing towards our long-term goals of becoming a billion-dollar brand. So thank you for all that you do. And with that, I'll turn the call back to you.
Thank you very much, Ryan. A pleasure, and looking forward to getting back home and sharing this message. And we're going to bring on our president and CEO, Mr. Rod Larson, to talk a little bit about building towards our convention. This will be the biggest convention that Zija has ever had. That'll happen in October. And a little bit of what's going to happen at convention. And I think, Rod, you've also got something else regarding this Race to Summit promotion. So it's a pleasure, Rod. Great to see what's happening at the office with the expansion and all the new people being hired to get in front of the momentum that we are having and what it's going to be going into the fall. So, Rod, I'll turn the call to you, sir.
Well, thank you, and it is truly exciting to be here, a part of it. And I want to give quickly a huge shout out and a thank you to the Distributor Leadership Council that we just finished meeting with for a couple of days here in Utah. Yourself, Dave, and every member of that council was great to rub shoulders with them and share strategies, concepts, and ideas as we continue to build the Zija Nation. And it was wonderful. We had a great event, a great time together, and that's part of the culture that is Zija, the Life Unlimited culture that Ryan is speaking about. So thanks, Dave, for your participation in that, and thanks to all the members of the Distributor Leadership Council, and also to the Chairman's Club members around Zija Nation. It's really great to work with them, and we appreciate their leadership. amount of momentum going, as Ryan mentioned, double-digit growth company-wide. Certain markets are high double-digit growth, and we even have a few markets with triple-digit growth. That's an amazing thing to see a market double in a month. And so there's lots going on here in Zija. That's because of our united growth, our symbiotic effort together, building Zija together. And so we got momentum going. We're excited about this race tour. The new enhanced products that are being announced and being made available to those who attend the tour. We're excited about the new Race to Summit promotion that Ryan talked about. All of this with an effort to help people focus on getting to the summit event in Salt Lake City in October 10th, 11th, and 12th. I just feel like, Dave, my opinion is every single member who has any focus whatsoever on building their business and sees that vision, we have to be there. Dave, I don't think it's an option, right?
Not at all. This event is going to change lives. Not from a standpoint of just the excitement, but it gives people an opportunity to open up their aperture, to gain vision, to be able to see the unseen, and get a picture of what their future can look like. And so these are the conventions where dreams are made. It's where people completely turn a corner in their lives financially, from a health standpoint, from a camaraderie standpoint, etc. So we're looking forward to it, Rod, very much so.
Yeah, it's a terrific time. I think as I reflect back on past events, and you're right, this is going to be the hugest event Zija's ever done. As I reflect back on past events, I can remember looking into people's eyes as they were having that aha moment, that second in time when they realized just what they were a part of, whether that came from the tour of the Zija headquarters and manufacturing buildings and the facilities and infrastructure that's put into place, or maybe that came from watching one of the leadership breakout sessions where they got the understanding of just how available their success vision that they have for themselves is. All of these things that people begin to realize, it's really the best part of what we do is seeing the change in people's lives, in my opinion, right?
No question about it. I have seen many leaders emerge and become successful as a direct result of an event that they attended that gave them the vision, that gave them the insight to be able to see the future. And they went out and built it. Now I understand that you've added something to this Race to Summit promo to launch this promo over these next couple of weeks, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to take advantage of this, and maybe you want to articulate that.
Yeah, you bet. Let me finish up on the event, knowing that we have amazing opportunities for people to hear from our key leadership here in Zija International, also from our corporate leadership, from every member of the corporate team who will be there to be able to share some time with them. All these experiences are once-in-a-lifetime type experiences that are something that can be built upon. I think it would be worth mentioning, of course, the amazing keynote speakers that we have, starting with Les Brown, who's one of the best-known, most renowned speakers around the world, and he's just super motivational about his life and how he started out really from nothing and grown to where he's at right now, and has had the ability to train hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people and work with them and help them understand steps to take in changing and enhancing their lives. So Les is going to be fantastic, I believe, on Friday night, and then Ed Beaster is going to be somebody who we will love to hear from on Saturday. Ed is a very, very well-known, one of the top probably 5 climbers in the world who climbed successfully all of the peaks around the world that are over 8,000 meters and has done them without supplemental oxygen. And Ed is just an amazing guy, and hearing him talk about his stories really is analogous to what we do in our business, how we each are reaching for specific limits, and we each have to climb parts of the mountain and then descend different parts to go up the next part. It's just an amazing story and how it relates to what we do in our business. I think everyone will not just enjoy Ed's comments, but also be instructed and edified by them. And then the highlight keynote speaker, of course, is one of the best speakers in terms of management, training, and kind of mindset coaching around the world. John C. Maxwell has been very, very well recognized, especially in our industry, as somebody speakers. We're thrilled about the leadership breakout sessions that are being planned, and we're looking forward to it. And, we're so excited about this Race to Summit follow that we've got going on right now, David, that I'm going to do something right now that I think it's just going to ignite a huge fire under everybody as it relates to this summit. So we just heard about Ryan saying that every person can do this once, twice, 3, 4 times, can complete this cycle and receive up to $3,200 for that. And David, here's what we're going to do. If you're ready for this, folks, we are going to, for the first 20 people who achieve that fourth cycle, $3,200 during this promotional time frame, we will double that when they get to the event. How about that, David?
Well, I think there's going to be a whole lot of people probably hanging up before the end of this call to get that done, because that is what get two who get 2 each, do it 4 times, get $3,200 plus another $3,200 at the convention, plus everything that one earns in the compensation plan. People can have more than a full-time income on a part-time effort over the next 60 days by completing that. No doubt a lot of people are going to do it, Rod.
It's just really exciting. So, folks, the first people who do that, we will double that. And let me put one last note in here. Everyone, listen up very, very closely. In only a few short days, on August 1st, the rate for attending this event is going to go up to $229. It's $199 right now. And if you are able to go to any of the summit events, the Race to Summit tour event, there's an amazing opportunity for you to also get registered for the event at that summit event with a great bonus associated with it. So make sure that you take advantage of the one-time rate in one way or the other. So, David, thanks for having me on the call. Great to be a part of it. Thanks.
Rob, thank you so much, sir. And ladies and gentlemen, that's a lot of information to digest on one call if you're a guest online. I understand you're listening to all the excitement, what's going on, thousands of people on a conference call, all kinds of promotions. The person who invited you to this call is going to give you all the answers, all the clarification on how this can benefit you, how this can help you achieve whatever your dreams, goals, and aspirations are. For those of us who are existing team members with CJ International, this is an opportunity to dramatically advance our businesses. We can help our teammates achieve their goals, achieve the next rank in the compensation plan, set themselves up to hit the ground running going into the convention and walk into the convention in momentum, not only personally, but within our business. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do another blockbuster conference call tomorrow evening. And tomorrow evening is going to be completely centered on the ZJ International products. And so all of our guests that are online tonight, tomorrow you can get completely acclimated to the ZJ product line. You get a little bit of training and a full understanding of why these products have created such an extraordinary worldwide movement. And that will be with the formulator of the ZJ products, Mr. Russ Bianchi. So tomorrow night, the call-in number will be the regular bridge number. The person who invited you will give you that information, and we'd love to see you there. By all means, do invite 1 or 2 guests, and that way you can get a head start on helping 2 people get 2 people. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I wish everybody a successful week, a successful period 65. We will see all of you on tomorrow, we'll hear all of you tomorrow on tomorrow night's call. And with that, the lines are open. Thank you, everybody.